Mr. Apaak, Dr. Apaak, I beg your pardon. So whilst we started this Schools of Shame, Parliament was clearly on recess, but there was a promise that the Education Minister will be hauled before the House to give you or provide some answers since you have oversight on these things. What really has been the response so far? Was he able to appear before the committee? Is he yet to? What kind of responses have you really received? Deficit of 2.3 million children at the public basic schools. What really is going on?
Well, first of all, let me say good evening to you and to Kofi and the wonderful multimedia, investigative journalist who has put this together. First of all, it is important that I reaffirm what both of them have said. I am not just privileged to be on the Committee of Education, but I also have a background in education myself. And I happen to be a member of Parliament representing a rural constituency. So all that we are seeing and hearing is manifested in my own constituency. And I can tell you that as we are speaking, one of the biggest disincentives for keeping pupils in school is the lack of furniture. And I try to do my best. But clearly, the state, we as a nation, and in particular this government, I don't believe has done enough to address the issue of furniture deficit in particular and the challenges facing the public basic school system generally. Sometimes I wonder, and I like the example that Kofi gave. How is it that we continue to increase funding and we continue to ensure that we disburse funding to secondary education, and yet we do the opposite for basic education? But over the last few years, the budgetary allocation and approval for basic education has continued to decline, whereas that of secondary has been increasing. At the same time, we have claimed that we want to build a robust secondary system, introducing STEM and looking at tertiary education that is going to focus a lot more on science and technology. And yet the foundation, which is basic education, where we ought to invest, not only in the area of infrastructure, which is important, but also in the area of teaching and learning material, and also ensuring that these institutions get the basic necessities in terms of capitation grants to be able to function and even to repair, a few pieces of furniture that may be in their custody, so that at least the incidence of furniture deficit will not be as severe. It's not being done.